Okay, I'm back now. Apparently, I just lost some 3 minutes there. But as long as I'm back, then I do not mind. Actually, something now is going on here. Properties. Just checking some things here. That's just going on and on. That's the best I can do for now. Like, I only have a webcam. Dark glasses to you. One of the lenses was green, but the other was broke. Newfangled rubbish. That's why I remember him so well. He has some kind of lens over his left eye. I wouldn't call it a pair of glasses. He seems to have been wearing some rather modern-looking shades. Perhaps I should take to wear some under rival Mr. Godot's sharp appearance. They come up with something sharp and quick. We'll see. Yeah. Just have to see how that goes. I like very red. That's the problem in a way, I think. But there's not so much you can do about it. The newspaper was a sports paper, was it? The young hooligan. That young hooligan. I was nearly asked him, "Can't you even read without fidgeting?" I was supposed to be able to read the back page with all that rustling going on. I need to find out if Gustin Braun retained his champion title. It was his paper, not yours. If you wanted to know so bad, why didn't you buy one your own? What are you looking at me like that for? I don't know. Because you're a madman. Gustin Braun got beaten yesterday, by the way. Anyway. The wireless. Decadent young rascal. I'm trying to figure out what word that was. In my day, it was one or the other. Read the paper or listen to the wireless. And using an earpiece, it's selfish. That's what it is. I was straining my ears, but I couldn't catch any of it. Was he that desperate to listen to the radio? What are you looking at me like that for? He loves his seed, though. You mean the waitress, who you only saw from the behind, right? One of those, are you? Never let anything go, isn't that right? Maybe. What does it matter if I saw her from the front or from the behind? I think she would complain if she knew you were watching her behind, so... I better not push it until I've got some hard evidence. His free hand. Yes. Which hand was that? Weren't you listening before, cloth ears? I said he was rustling the newspaper with his right hand, didn't I? His free hand was and his... Perhaps the great right has 3 hands. I guess we just need to find a contradiction in his testimony somewhere, huh? Nothing will do. Even the smallest detail, we just need one mistake, and that's he's ours. So I cannot press. He will just press seeds on me if I ever do. It just says fingerprints. Okay. I need hard evidence now. Okay. Photo of the scene taken from the rear kitchen. Why did it do that? I'm gonna save because I'm gonna lose it otherwise. Mm. Nope. I probably need to figure out more before I do something like that. Let's see if I can just get some of this here. Ah. Trying to find some not like just covered in light so you can see me at least. A bit dark, but okay. That's fine. Okay. For me, it's just everything I found, like, more or less pressed. But I should press something that doesn't have. Okay, so paper in right hand, okay. The wireless, okay. Free hand. That's this like that's the problem. I don't really have much that can help. Okay, this have done the fifth. Says was touched. I'm guilty. I should technically not, but hey, it's my stream. Okay, what the? Technically nothing. I'm not missing anything. It's just me not being able to figure out what the heck is going to do. That's the issue I'm having right now. Okay, so apparently that was just a bit odd there. Hold on, I'm just gonna fix something here. Okay, there we go. Apparently it is as I said. And as I wanted, because for me it was like something odd with the right hand, and even when I check like this one, it says not this. Hold on, this thing. It feels like it is in his right hand, which means he should not drink from his left. But also this one, it is on the left side, which means he had it in his right hand. This is this one. Mr. Kudo, do you remember what you were told at the start of this testimony? This was a way of testing the credibility of your memory. I know, there's nothing wrong with my memory, I tell you, nothing! If I got anything wrong, I'll eat these seeds and sing the pigeon song. Care to tell us where this is going, Trite? According to Mr. Kudo, the victim was holding the paper in his right hand. while he was drinking the coffee with his free hand, which would make that his left. What is this, kindergarten? But I would like the court to please take a look at this. That's the cup the victim used, correct? Yes, on the rim you will notice the marks left by the victim's lip. Yes, there is a stain left by the coffee. If you can see where that stain is, you clearly see that the victim was holding the cup in his right hand. Ooh. But how? Well, Mr. Kudo, the court is waiting for your epic performance. Sing the pigeon song for us! Mr. Kudo, I'm afraid this is simply not acceptable. Sorry. If you think I'm going to stand here and listen to you tell me I'm mad, you're wrong. I don't care about that dirty coffee cup, I know what I saw. You still insist on your testimony. That young brat was holding the cup in his left hand. Yes, no question, I'm good, law-abiding citizen I am. That dead young hotbod and you, the spiky-haired yahoo, were the fault. Me? Why me? Kind of looks kind of weird. I don't know really why. I should technically just leave it as it was before. Thank you, old man. You have heard quite enough from you already. Don't call me old man, old man. I've been around for 68 years, have I? I have. Can't ignore me. Listen to what I got to say. I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, but... Sure. Want to hear a little more? Mr. Godot. But this is my 16th cup of coffee. So this is your final stab. Thank you, Captain. You can rely on me, on Vector. Just shove those bird seeds in your mouth. The boy was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the green lens on his specs. His left, yes. He kept fiddling with it all the time. He was fiddling with it just before he picked up the cup too. And then he used the same hand to pick up the cup, his left hand. We know that the victim was wearing an unusual monocle over his left eye. It wasn't a monocle, Your Honor. It was a small computer monitor often used by programmers. I never really used one. A monitor? You mean like a television screen? The inside of the lens is a screen that displays computer data. It's called a HMD. Head-mounted head. I don't know. It's a common tool in the victim's line of work. All these newfangled letters drive me mad, but they don't matter. I know what I saw, and I'm telling the truth. And those are the facts in good old black and white. It's mostly just Twitch just doing it announcement. Just gonna check. Is there someone interesting that is here? No, not really. Not right now. The same side as the green lens. So if we just check, it is on his left side, yes. The victim was wearing an HMD. And you're sure they was wearing the earpiece on the same side? No question, I could only see that side of his head from where I was sitting. Yeah, that's pretty obvious if you look at the floor plans. On the opposite table, he only have a view of the side of the victim's head. It seems he kept an eye on Mr. Glenn Ellie. It was getting on my nerves, rustling that newspaper and fiddling with his earpiece all the time. And then he went and made all that fuss dying from one sip of Javakino. I want to say to him, calm down, you young brat. Looking at me made me suddenly speed up my seed eating. Get a choke. take it the victim was a walking bowl of nervous energy. Okay. Welcome, humble viewer, to the stream I'm holding here. Sorry if my camera is a bit odd. I only have a webcam I'm trying to fix so the lighting is kinda good and not too strong. So I think it's pretty good now. It's just very green. And that's because my room is very, very dark. But more or less about that. The earpiece you mentioned, which hand did the victim touch it with? One of those people, are you? The type that uses your left hand to get things out of your right pocket. That sounds stupid. Fasten your left cuff with your right hand. Fasten your left cuff. And when the tour guide says on your right side, you'll see the famous blah blah. You're the only one who deliberately looks to the left. Well, are you? No, I did not mean anything about that. Obviously, he used the same hand. He used the hand on the same side of his body that the earpiece was in. So if he had the MAD on his left side, then it was his left hand. You seem very sure of yourself, Mitakudo. That's because I know what I saw, no matter what tricks you try to play on me. It looks like you really did see the guy picking the cup with his left hand. Is this a dead end? Well, Nick, what do you think? I think the guy's telling the truth. But even so, something's not quite right. Then chuck evidence at him until he breaks. But if he's not lying, there wouldn't be any contradiction in his testimony, right? Yeah, that would not surprise me that it has that there. Yes? Okay. Okay. Wait. I don't know why that got me to such a wild. It's like, wait, medicine for the ear. Which way was it? I'm not sure what the relevance of this is, but Mr. Q, there is something very strange about your observation of the victim. What? You say he was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the HMD. Now question, you can lock me up if I'm wrong. It was his left ear without doubt. I could only see that side of his head from where I was sitting. I don't think so. What did you say? I'm no doubt unaware of this fact, Mr. Kudo, but the victim couldn't hear with his left ear. His eardrum was ruptured. Ah. Traces of medicine from his condition were found in his ear canal. That's right, it's impossible for the victim was wearing his earpiece in his left ear. Because he couldn't even hear in that ear. Okay. Is that true, Captain? It is. He's losing it. You see pigeons everywhere. They will take him down. His witness testimony is completely unreliable. He only saw the waitress from the behind, and he claims the victim was wearing an earpiece when he knows his eardrum was ruptured. When we know his eardrum was ruptured. Well, Mr. Godot, a single drop of milk is all it takes to destroy the pure black magic. This old man is my drop off milk. Captain, are you calling me a drip? No, not a drip, a drop. This is the victim's coffin, which the potassium cyanide was found. The mark on the rim clearly shows that the victim picked it up with his right hand. I never back down, I know I'm right. The lad drank his Javakino with his left hand. Let me put you out of your misery. Clearly, the victim used both hands. Took a sip with the cup held in his right hand and then switched to his left. That's what the old man saw. Impossible. The witness has already testified on numerous occasions that the victim died immediately after taking just one sip of the coffee. Which hand the victim used to pick up his cup is irrelevant, Your Honor. The fact still stands. With one hand or the other, Mr. L drank the poisoned coffee. Oh, sorry. That will happen now and then. Sadly, Mr. Godot, that doesn't work. Part of this testimony was to establish whether the witness' memory is credible. And the results are clear. It's bollocks! The testimony given by this witness is rubbish. I believe it's time to conclude today's proceedings. I am satisfied that the witness is not deceiving the court, but to be frank, his testimony is a farce. You have to be so frank that you pompous old... I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, you can't reach me from here. I am too far away, just bring it. You can't hit me. Oh, dear God. That is all for now. This court is adjourned. Oh. Someone is saying hold it. Wait! If I stop now, where does that leave me? Leave you, Mr. Kudo. There's that blue-suited young upset over there. And just a bumbling old man that doesn't cut his teeth across his... That again? Yeah, I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, but there's nothing I can do. I kept my mouth shut until now. There's something else in the court, you know. What? There's more? Prepare to be honest, it might not be anything. I want another chance. I want another crack at it, you young shark. Well, everyone, we say to one final showdown. The final chapter in this eccentric old man's scrapbook. Sorry, Graham. I've already had my 7th cup of coffee. What do I've got to lose, Captain? You'll have the Javakino you want if you come to my house after the trial. That is enough, witness. I believe it's quicker for the court just to hear your testimony. He is nuts. I can't believe this is happening. What has he been withheld? Infinite ammo code, yes. That's how you play Apex Legends and everything. First of all, I want to stress that this might be nothing. I'm not too sure myself. Young boy slumped over the table as soon as he took one sip of his Yamakino. The clumsy idiot upset the vase and he knocked it right over. It broke and the strip of cloth covering the table got completely soaked. What? Is that all? Yes, that's all. Remember it perfectly. Don't doubt me again, you're doubting a poor defenseless old man? No, we're not doubting you, Mr. Kudo. You get the feeling there's questions hanging on everyone's lips, Nick? Yeah, so what, probably? That's all I can think of, and I have to cross-examine this guy. You're a Burberry, that's why that's all you can think of. Very well, Mr. Wright. Your final cross-examination, please. Just get it over with. I'm gonna check the way. And there's something about the waist. Yeah, the waist is not cracked. Like, it's still there. I'm gonna save. Just because. But it's clearly obvious that the vase is still there. Yeah, I was right. Mr. Q, this is a photograph of the crime. So what? Look carefully at the table. The vase is there, intact. Ah, there's your tongue, Granda. You should not be just mocking this guy. You will have seeds. If you throw any more seeds, God, I couldn't even finish that sentence. What is it just now? I just remember something. Yes, go on. Broken vase. It was on my table. You're bullshitting me, right? Well, you see, it startled me when that young lad collapsed, so I stood up. That must have been when it fell over. The vase on my table, I mean. The vase was on your table. I don't know why I want to say vase. Vase. It's vase. It's just V-A-S-A. Vase. Vase. I don't know. Yes, it was on my table. And that's how my groin came to be completely soaked. That's how my groin... Why did we even go through this cross-examination? Yeah, he's just having a laugh. Please, just leave. Just go. Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You clearly earned your kudos for today. I'd like to ask a question now. Have I been any use at all? Absolutely not. I don't think. Perhaps that's something you should reflect on yourself, Mr. Kudo. Wait a minute. If that's the case, there's more. I got more to say. Yes, I remember something else. Byleth, escort the witness out of the courtroom, please. He was just out of it. Well, we seem to have been considerably sidetracked. And I'm still not in a position to deliver a verdict. The defendant has not been positively identified as the waitress in question. Additionally, there's two disparities in the testimony we have heard thus far. The mark on the coffee cup that the victim supposedly drank with his left hand, and the earpiece which was inserted into his left ear, out of which he could not hear. Oh, Nick, you did it. I therefore request both defense and the prosecution to further investigate the crime. Just go. It's alright. The witness we just heard is the most insistent that his testimony should be of use. He summarized it according into this statement. Okay. You may each have a copy of it if you wish. Well then, the prosecution doesn't need props like that. Yeah, I would be too. Yeah, I think he's a bit disappointed. Welcome, Turtle Girl, to the stream here. Here you are, Mr. Wright. There are 3 copies. My own, yours, and Mr. Goddard's. I read it. When the incident occurred, I broke the vase at my seat. I'm sorry. Yeah, so you have missed me trying to figure out what the Mr. Kudo was giving for sort of statement, which is this dude here. And he is just out of it. He's just... nothing were of value. First of all, he only checks out this woman's ass. I'm not lying in a way, he only saw the backside. And that's more or less my statement to that. He only saw a ribbon and the unknot apron. Second of all, this man apparently was fiddling with his left earpiece, because apparently I did his left ear, and drank the his cup of coffee with his left hand. Which is more or less one problem, because coffee apparently is held with his right hand, and his and his left eardrum was ruptured. So right now we doesn't have anything. And apparently he wanted to finish it with one last sentence, and that is that the guy's vase broke on his table, which we can see here is not broken, because it was his own who broke. So yeah, nothing really has happened. What the heck are we supposed to do with 3 copies? Wait, we have 3 copies? Wait, no one else wanted these and I just got all of them? That is all. This court is adjourned. Okay, sure. Apparently, his old work were to sew on family emblems on Cominos. Comino. Yeah, I think it was that name, Comino. Yeah, something. He was just nuts everywhere. So, how do you think the trial went this morning? How do you think it went? It got a bit crazy there. I just wonder if that killed our chances. Well, she's still safe, so I don't think so. Yeah, yes, it did get out of hand. His testimony did nothing to help us. Plus, now we don't even know the identity of the waitress who laced the coffee. All we know is that old Mr. Kudo saw the apron straps and the ribbon, yeah, because she has a ribbon on the back. That's the only thing he saw. We have another woman in this one that could be her, but that's the one with the, let's call it head trauma. We only saw him a few seconds before she left. But the victim was wearing an earpiece when his eardrum was ruptured. I don't know what I want to say. Ruptured. What a terrifying case of contradiction. It was. That was a weird pun. Time to play doctor and find ourselves a cure then, eh? Yep. Got to find one of Maggie or one for Maggie, or she's going to have a terminal of case of guilt. Okay, so I guess, yeah, it's only this. Let's move then. Let's go to the detention center. Is she here? Yes, Maggie is still in questioning. But we got questions to ask her too. I don't think she can hear. I do wonder how far she is. We can actually hear us. Okay, let's go to Trespia. Just let it go over with it, to be honest. Empty as usual. Apparently. Yeah, it's lunchtime too. Ooh, if it's empty on lunchtime, then that is bad. Who's that? Just call an 8, pal. Come on, I know you can. Yeah, apparently he is here. He's getting really worked up about something. That's the wrong number. I think he's doing lottery ticket. Looks like an 8 would have only net me $5 anyway. What a ripoff. Yeah, I think he has a lottery ticket. What's the problem, Detective Gumshoe? Oh, it's you. I was just listening to the radio, pal. The radio? Hey, Detective Gumshoe is having lunch here. He is. He's having the twin tea set. What can I say? Do you have any medical insurance? The health insurance, more or less? Because you would probably need it. Yo, today's trial. How do you think it was? This is a nightmare. Am I supposed to look Maggie in the eye now, pal? Yeah, to be honest, he kinda doesn't like him now. Really drove her into a corner, you know. My nose is itchy! Oh, it's itchy! You always blow apart my testimony. Why of all days didn't you do it today? Sorry, there just weren't any holes in it. Once. Yeah, what happened? Usually your testimonies are like Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese? Would I prefer the crumbly like aged parmesan? Crumbly. Crumbly cheese. This case has already been ruled on. Shouldn't be any holes left to find. So, did Maddie say anything to you? About me, I mean? Yeah, you should not be close to her right now. Well, how did you put it again? Yeah, she put it like this. Yeah. Not get close to her right now. Not at all. See? He's banging his head against the wall, oh? Oh, Gumshoe, are you back? You need a bandage for your head? So, did you like the twin tea sets? I never paid that much money for lunch before. I was so nervous my hand was shaking. So, how did it taste? Well, $20 I guess. I don't know, for this describe it, really it was... You're shitting me! How can you eat this? Then, you mean you liked it? I didn't taste that bad to you? What's the matter with him? What's he thinking? That's it! I've been trying to think of the right word to describe the taste. I just realized it's bad. Wait, what? Why did it take so long time for him to actually figure that out? It's just kinda hard to admit it yourself when you pay $20 for it, you know? Ah, so just because he lost $20 for that meal, he became oblivious about it. Okay. Right. Hey, Nick, maybe that's why Glenn Elliot came here. Maybe you heard about the super fierce twin tea set. Fierce somewhere. Yeah, that's the truth about it. Glenn Alley. Still hardly know anything about the guy. Why don't we ask Detective Gumshoe? He probably knows. So, what were you all excited about earlier? That's right, you said you were listening to the radio or something. Right? Oh, that was nothing. Wasn't excited. Come on, detective. You can tell little old me. What were you listening to? Nothing, really. It was just the daily exercise show. So, you mean like the... Why would it count to 8 and would not become 8? You are serious. I need to actually use this thing to... You're shitting me. Why are these tears in your eyes? Yo, Gumshoe, please. What is wrong with you right now? I don't know if I even have everything I need for him, so I'm just gonna go to my Vitamin Square and check out the... Is the pony me here again? I see the scooter. I don't see any sign of Mitakuda, do you? He went by another ton of bird seeds. I think his cheat code of the bird seeds went out. He literally can throw them everywhere without them just being disappeared from his box. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't be here anyway, at least not for now. If any more seeds today, I'm liable to turn into a real phoenix. Verde. We have this thing again. Hey, check this out. Don't get too close to that if I were you, otherwise you might be in for a shock. My pony must be lurking someplace nearby. And I know I say it wrong, I do it on purpose. Meanwhile, the real phoenix is like an abandoned chick, lost in a vast urban jungle. Don't worry, someday you'll grow up and become ferocious tiger too. What's that so hard? Why is he trying to pep talk me into becoming my pony? That's the thing, where is he? Because last time this thing were here, my pony were here. This place is fruity. Not a bad thing. Besides, I love apples. They're among my favorites. And that apple slide is perfect for you. What's so perfect about it? I would like if I were there, I would actually slide down it. No way. I get covered in sand if I slide down that slide. Anyone can see that. Yeah, you're right. Okay. So, hey, look, pigeons. Yeah, and perhaps, and heaps of them too. Did you know that pigeons are a symbol of peace? Yeah. We've already heard this. Actually, we already heard this before. Just gonna check how everything seems to be alright here. Just safety reasons. Ah, it's the same thing. Close that up. Let's go back to Trespian and just check this guy out. Yo, do you have anything? Do you have anything to say about yourself? Something to say at all? Who knows? Who knows the truth about it all? Alright, Detective Gumshoe, tell me what were you listening to? No way, pal. Know that you're made a big thing about it. I'm not gonna tell you. We'll see about that, pal. Considering all the noise you were making while you were listening, it's pretty clear what kind of radio program it was. As it was related to... BAM! I'm right, aren't I? You were listening to the lottery results, weren't you? I thought you tried to win big, just like Glen Alley did. Yeah, it's like you can see right through me. That was just completely obvious. I crapped him already. Hey pal, that's why I said it was nothing. Like, there's nothing to be worried about. I have some by my phone, which is over there. I don't think I have much on. I think I have like 60 Swedish kronor, which is like $6 or something. You're usually pretty lucky, so I figured to give it a try. You lucky? Yeah, at the same time, being a bit of a klutz and being lucky are two different things. So, yeah, sure. Sure, that can work out. Wasn't it everyone at the lottery? So, how did it go? I won 50 cents. It'd be better to win nothing at all than half a lousy buck. So mad. Yeah, that's not much. Wait, 50 cents. So, 50 cents is half of $1. $1 is 10. So, 5 Swedish kronor. I know something. If you actually win something on our lottery, you at least can win the smallest amount, which is the same amount as the lottery itself, which is 30. So, I don't know. If this thing costs 50 cents, then that is not a big deal. If it costs $1 though, and you just win 50 cents, then yeah, that is peachy. That is just, I should not go back for them anytime soon. They got this special radio show where they announced the winning numbers. They even do the drawings like on the air. It's intense, pal. And that's what Mr. Ellie was listening to the day he was killed. Yeah, what time is it now? It's just after 1:30. And our lottery results always broadcast at the same time. Yeah, look, I got this flyer when I brought the ticket. That's good to have at least some information about it all. Millionaire Radio. Sounds cool. I want to try it, Nick. And buy a ticket, Maya, with your own money. So, yeah, we're gonna talk about Ellie here as well. This guy was a real programming genius. We called him the walking computer at the place where he worked. What happens when he crashes through? When it crashes though, does he just stop moving all of a sudden? That was a weird one, okay. Anyway, there's nothing between Maggie and the victim. Yeah, that's what we found out yesterday too. Hey, Detective Gumshoe, don't you have any information that's a bit more fun? Fun? Oh, I know. So I will pay visit to where Mr. Ali worked yet. Might as well. Yeah, we've never been there. No one has told us where he works. A computer firm called Blue Screens Inc. I would not want to hire them. That's like a really stable company. It does not sound like a stable company. Stable company. Just around the corner from this joint. You take a look. Let's go. Blue screen.